already know, man. 3 best debaters east of the Mississippi River. It's your boy Super E. Hey, free Kodak. You already know that. They trying to throw the book at my boy. Free Kodak, man. The fairway. With me. Straight out of zone 3. I got that boy Ed.
Hey, man, it's your boy Ed, man. I don't know what the hell don't happen to my Falcon, but boy, whatever happened to, I mean, whatever going on, keep that shit rolling, champ.
For what though? For what?
Hey, they confused. They confused.
For what?
Hey, last but not least, we got the man, the myth, the guru.
My name is Kunta.
There you go with this Kunta Kinte shit. Keeping it rolling, man. We got a good show for y'all today. Thursday night football, NFL, Pittsburgh Steelers, Cleveland Browns, AFC North division game. End of the game, last 10 seconds of the game, we get a brawl. We get a late hit on Myles Garrett. We get Mason Rudolph trying to rip his helmet off. Then Myles Garrett rips Mason Rudolph's helmet off and Donkey Combs him in the head with his helmet. Ed, who was wrong in this brawl, man?
Hey, man, first of all, hey, Myles Turner, he was wrong, but he
Myles
was
Garrett.
Myles Garrett, my bad. Think about this NBA. But hey, Myles Garrett, he was wrong just by doing, I mean, but he was accused, I mean, he was provoked to do that, man. I mean, I don't know nobody that wanna did. I don't know nobody that wanna reacted that way.
Now this,
even me.
Now this the thing, JD. We have seen quarterbacks react to late hits. Mm-hmm. Does Mason Rudolph's reaction justify Myles Garrett?
Keep it real, JD.
That's what I'm really about to say. Like, I mean, are we talking?
We talking.
Y'all want me to be Stephen A? I mean, do ESPN own us or something?
Hell
Do
nah.
I gotta talk politically correct?
Nah, you
we talk.
Okay, cool. All right, listen. When I seen it, I said, okay, why he holding him so long? He drove him all the way to the ground. And kind of stayed down there for a good 2.5 seconds, which is a long time. Yeah. So I guess he got Mason Rudolph got a little frustrated, and you know it looks as if he was trying to take the helmet off, but couldn't really do it or get him off of him. I really don't know the hand movement. Really, it's just all I know is how it looked.
Yeah.
So Myles Garrett reacted. So what I always tell people is leave people alone, because just because you react a certain way, you can't put limits on how another person is going to react.
Better preach that.
You know what I'm saying? If I see somebody get slapped and the other person pull out a gun and shoot, yeah, he was wrong. But hey, some people take provoking matters differently. So how I feel about that and the suspensions and everything, I feel that suspending Myles Garrett, they technically didn't even suspend him. They basically just say, go on, clean out your locker, go on home. You're suspended indefinitely. So that basically means the rest of this year, playoffs, if they make it. Pouncey, he was protecting his quarterback, which, you know, that's what he get paid to do.
Oh, definitely.
3 games is just, I mean, I really like 1.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say 3 games.
Because technically, most of those hits didn't even land.
Yeah, 3 games is a lot.
Yeah, 3 games a lot.
And them kids probably got them games.
Yeah.
Probably the kids, but they really didn't hit like it was supposed to either.
Yeah.
But Mason, let's get to the nitty gritty. Mason Rudolph, he should get the same amount of time Pouncey got. That's your teammate. You was helping your teammate. Y'all get the same amount of suspension, because this wouldn't have happened if Mason Rudolph would have been frustrated and tried to get the man. If he stayed down there too long, the ref would have threw a flag on a personal foul. So you wanted to take the law in your own hands and try to get the man up off of you yourself. And you got a whole lot of people in trouble. And for you to just get fined, it's a total slap in the face to a lot of NFL players. And it's a lot that can be said about that. I don't know if, we want to say it, But it's a lot that can be said about that situation. And I think he should get 3 games. I mean, I really do.
I don't. I totally disagree. And the reason I disagree is because if we really break this thing down, we'll start from at the top in the umbrella. We've seen quarterbacks react like this to late hits, especially late hits that the defensive players drive them into the ground. We've seen quarterbacks kick a player, push a player, shove a player, something. But what happens is the defensive player would get up knowing he's in the wrong. Most of the time there's a yellow handkerchief on the field that lets him know he's in the wrong, and he just kind of walks off because he now knows he's in the wrong. But that did not happen with Myles Garrett. So I see what you're saying, why you can't, where you saying you can't judge everybody's reaction, or you can't expect everybody to react the way you react. But at the same time, Mason Rudolph just merely twisted the helmet.
Okay.
Hey, look,
we talking about the last 10 seconds of a game.
Violation.
It was like screenplay. You know what happens on a screenplay? The offensive lineman intentionally avoids the defensive lineman. That alerts the defensive lineman that this is a screen. I no longer want to rush the quarterback. Let me get back to cover this screenplay.
Unless I'm there.
It depends. It depends because most of the time it's a screen right away because it takes the time to develop. So what happened on that play was, if you watch the rest of the D line from the Browns, they reacted and retreated to the screen. Myles Garrett was the only one that rushed. So I don't know if it was some kind of, incentive Myles Garrett was trying to reach, because they do get paid on incentives.
True.
Trying to get the sack. But at the same time, you up 2 touchdowns. This game is out of hand. That play itself is not called for. It starts with Myles Garrett in the late hit.
Okay.
And then when you get the reaction from Mason Rudolph, now.
Go ahead and say it. I know what you're about to say.
Hey, how about say
Go ahead and say it.
The twisting of the head.
Not the twisting of the helmet.
Okay, so
what happened after that?
The twisting of the helmet, and then there have been picture screenshots of him kicking up and kicking Myles Garrett in the groin. Now for that, I think he should have got something.
And also,
but that provoked Myles Garrett.
But he already had the helmet.
He already had the helmet.
Yeah, he already had the helmet.
But,
so what provoked him to get the helmet was his helmet being kind of like.
So you had the offensive lineman restraining Garrett, correct? How did he end up hitting him with the helmet?
I mean, he ran over to get his helmet.
No. He charged at the man aggressively.
Yeah, JD.
Not knowing how he was coming.
But what did he do? What did he do when he charged at him?
He didn't do nothing because he got hit over the down head so fast.
But he didn't do nothing.
But he charged aggressively at him.
I don't like that about Myles Garrett though. He shouldn't have swung that helmet at all, man. Like, hey, he could have killed that man out there, man, if he connected, right?
And we know that's totally unacceptable in sports.
It's unacceptable.
Yeah, it's totally unacceptable.
My only issue with the whole situation is come on, let's put blame where it all need to be, not in just one place. I feel. And they did say that they're gonna review the film. It's some players that came from the bench that they're gonna come back and suspend. And they're gonna find some players. They find both organizations $250,000, and Myles Garrett said he will appeal his suspension in person. Most of the time, the players send the PA. They send a PA, the Players Association, but he said he will appeal his in person. So he must really want his side heard. It must really be more to the story than we know.
I would like to hear it.
Yeah, but we'll follow up on that one.
Hey, Ply say he got the fine.
Ply say he got the fine. So we'll follow up on that one. One person in particular who we followed up on, we brought y'all multiple shows. Every time something happened, is Colin Kaepernick. The boy Cap had a workout set up for the NFL, set up by the NFL for him to work out. Show the teams what he got. He's been unemployed for 3 years. This workout would have broadcasted his skills where they are today. so that teams could make a decision if they wanted to sign him or not. This was on Saturday. The NFL had it set up at the Falcons training facility. They had an agenda, itinerary. They had the schedule. They had 25 NFL teams agree to come in and at least look at Cap during this workout. The day of the workout, what it was like
30 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes before the workout, we get word that the workout is not going to happen at the Falcons training facility. The workout will be in Riverdale at Charles Drew High School. So, what happened between Tuesday and Saturday? Apparently, the NFL wanted Kaepernick to sign a waiver. Now, in this waiver, Kaepernick, it's an injury waiver that the NFL, well, let me say it like this. Coming from Kaepernick's camp, the NFL makes every player sign an injury waiver. This was a different waiver. Some kind of way it was an injury waiver along with some more stuff. Yeah. Pretty much it would have stopped Kaepernick from suing the NFL again for collusion again if his workout was tampered with or any kind of thing, if they would have kind of made him look bad or worse than he did in his workout, just period. So this waiver kind of put a clamp on everything. Cap said he's not signing the waiver. Cap goes to a different high school, say, we going to go to this high school where the media can come and all my people can come, and we going to let the opinion of the public court judge this situation. JD, this your boy Cap. How you feel, man? What happened with the workout?
Okay, first of all, on the negative, I don't like his post workout interview with the media. I felt as though it was a little too aggressive.
Okay.
And if I was an owner, I'm speaking if it was me. If I was an owner, I'm not. Oh, I don't like his brass, so I'm not bringing you in for an interview. I don't want you on my team. They're my money. You can't tell me how to spend my money.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
I agree with you.
Now I agree on. I can understand people's concerns on that. But everything else, it's on the NFL to me. Okay. As far as let's take it from the beginning. You give them a couple days notice, correct?
Yeah.
And this is how I feel like.
They announced it on Tuesday. The workout was on Saturday.
The workout was on Saturday. First of all, you plan it on Saturday when you know coaches and top level people from the team cannot make it because you have a game the next day.
Exactly.
Okay, that's first of all. Second of all, you don't want to let the media in. Third of all, he gonna find out his receivers when he get there. What? That to me, out of the contract. Okay, the other thing is the contract, the literature,
the waiver.
Okay, you hearing two different sides. Some people saying it was just a standard waiver, just in case you get hurt. Other was saying it was other
special waiver
things in it that excludes him of suing them again if he don't get a job. And come to find out, now I think about it, man, I'm like, now I realize I think what all this was for. Like, I think Cap really kind of got a case again against them, and they knew it. What I mean, so at the end of the day, some people say just shut up, give them what they want, go in there, throw the ball, and see if you get a job. But I don't think the whole thing had nothing to do with football. It was getting him to sign that piece of paper.
Yeah.
And his reps saw that.
Yeah. Hey, first of all, it definitely wasn't a regular waiver that everybody else been signing. Because I don't see why not he wasn't signing it. I don't see why he wasn't signing it. Cause I'm pretty sure he signed it while he was in the league.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So my thing is, as far as the media, the combine is public, right?
Yeah.
All weekend, the combine is public. So why the public can't see it live going on? Like, why? That's a ratings booster. To be honest, why not have this on TV? So it just seemed a little shady, and to me, for him to have security set up, he had people out there with the Cap shirts, and he had stuff set up. That lets me know that when initially called him Tuesday and let him know about it, he immediately prepared for something else.
Hey.
It's like so people. It's like Stephen A. Smith, coon ass, talking about how he already knew what he was gonna do initially. No, the man is smart. He had a backup plan because he know how to end. The man been dealing with this for 3 years. You really mean to tell me they couldn't have been did this? Why all of a sudden? So let's do this just in case they tripping. Let's bring my own receivers, bring my own security, bring my own everything. So if it's some BS, we can take it somewhere else.
Yeah, and that's what I like about Cap with this situation though, man. Hey, he ain't just gonna settle for just whatever they want. Hey, it's my way. It's my way. But I know it don't work like that when you trying to get signed by a team. But at the same time, man, hey, he kind of letting people know, hey, look, man, I ain't getting chumped out here, man.
E, how you feel about it?
I mean, I feel y'all, but I don't feel y'all.
I see the reservation. I see the reservation. I want to know.
All right, so I mean, so first off, when you think about it in general, okay, so when the workout was announced on Tuesday, it was teams that was calling Kaepernick camp like, we just hearing wave of this. We're not going to be able to make it. We don't even know why the NFL set this workout up. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then when you look at it, even if the teams are looking at it like that, it's still an opportunity for Cap to show, you know what I mean, what he has.
Yeah.
Now, the workout was set up at an NFL organization grounds facility. That the personnel was in place from that facility, so the people who work it on a regular was gonna work it. We talking about with the videographer. They offer him all the equipment, all of this now, and then the actual workout was set up like a combine to measure his full spectrum. We talking about going from his measurements on his body to interviews to 40 times to cone drills to passing.
Allegedly.
All we can go off is, you know what I mean, what was released. I seen the itinerary myself, and it was a timestamp for every activity that was going to be happening. So I mean, unless somebody just drafted that up, I mean, that's facts.
Okay.
That's facts. My thing is take advantage of the opportunity. I feel like if Cap really want to prove something, he'll prove that he can get back in the league off talent alone. This is a circus. He had a whole backup plan. He got folks there that's in the I support Cap gear. You show up in a Kunta Kinte shirt, but you trying to get a job. Let's be real. If he is about to be a leader and example, some of us ain't able to get into the NFL. Right. So for the people in the real world, you can't show up with no job on no coon like this. You can't. So and expect these folks to really hire you? Come on, man. Be real. Cap wrong, but the NFL wrong too. So that's why everybody taking Cap's side. Cap is standing up for what's right, what's fair, but the world is not fair. You can't force that on everybody. And you talking about that these folks, they paycheck. They checkbook. They write the check. Okay. How you gonna tell these folks what you gonna do and what you ain't gonna do?
Now you right. Hey, you damn sure right about that.
I mean,
it's a privilege to play in the NFL. Yeah. I don't think Cap knows that.
I mean, I understand that, but I really think what he's trying to get over is this ain't about talent. It's never been about talent. And to be honest, it makes him look bad, but I think he just kind of beat them at their own game. Now, like I said, I don't like the post interview, but other than that, every other move was. You see what I'm saying? He was beating them at their own game.
I feel you on that. I see what you saying. Psychologically, he is, playing cat and mouse.
But it's their job. It's their paycheck. They gets to. Now, I don't agree. Now, if I got my money off the settlement from them.
Yeah. What they say was between 1 and 10 million.
Which further let me know that they were wrong.
They were wrong.
I wouldn't want back in the NFL again. Now that's the
main thing.
That's the main thing right there. I don't understand why
if you really want in, why take this approach? If you really want in, like why would you really change the workout? They had listen. The list went from 8 teams coming to 25 teams because the NFL basically forced their hands. You see what I'm saying? So you don't triple the list of teams that's coming. And they already said they was going to videograph it and send it to all 32 teams. Now, I don't know if Cap honestly and truly didn't trust that.
Who would?
Hell no.
Who would?
If you got 25 teams there, I mean, unless you just got 25 people that turn their head when you do them drill, somebody gonna see something. Somebody gonna see something.
Hey, listen. Just because 5 people seeing something, I can make 50 million people see something before that 5 people, before y'all who get out and say, I don't. Hey, listen. It's controlling the narrative. Okay. I don't listen.
It's just if you really, first off, he should, like you said, you shouldn't want it back in. But if you really want back in, this is not how you get back in.
So that's what that's where the conversation goes to. Was Cap been? Because I've heard this from 3 different people on TV today. Mm-hmm. Was Cap being a martyr? Was he being a martyr? If he wanted back in so bad, should he have given up his principle and beliefs to get back in the NFL? Or should you say that he don't have to give up his principles and beliefs, he just have to still do what he do on the quiet tip like everybody else? He's more outspoken with it, but some people say you still can get stuff done without being so abrasive.
Yeah, I mean, of course. Now, when you say, is he a martyr, you kind of got to make a judgment. Is Cap looking for sympathy? Is he?
Very much so.
If he is, then I mean that's what a martyr is.
And that's what I got from the post game interview though. Cause I felt like he shot himself in the foot. I just think everything just went wrong with that post game.
I don't think he's
with that post interview.
I don't think he's looking for sympathy. I think he's already a living legend. He's already a living legend. I don't think he needs further validation
too, though.
But he's
for what?
He's showboating the people that
exactly
he's asking a job from.
Bro.
Like, what sense did that make?
But at the same time, man, it might. And he has to do that. He have to do that. He have to. He have to.
I will say this too, fellas. Just like the media is controlling the narrative now. I remind you of why we were all here in the first place. He took a quiet knee, not a loud knee.
Yeah,
he took a quiet knee.
Yeah.
Now you get Donald Trump controlling. He's the president. He can control any narrative. Let's be real. Look at the stuff he's doing, and he can control every narrative in the world he wants to control. Correct. So once he got involved, Cap stood no chance at all.
Straight up.
All.
I mean,
when he said something about all the football players, I mean, at the end of the day, he stood no chance. So at the end of the day, his quiet expression turned so loud with everybody saying something that it just got it's beyond him. It is still beyond him. And you got to understand it's going to be forever beyond him. So at the end of the day, we all understand that. And it ain't that we're coming down on him, which I feel like some of the people in the media are doing. They're saying all the negatives and not pointing out why are we here in the first place? Why are we here? And if the NFL know how popular they are, they know how, or else they would have been canceled a long time ago.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean that's the one thing about it. We know why we are here, but it's kind of like we've already realized that point a long time ago. You know what I mean? So that's why they kind of settled the collusion case out of court. It's like, okay, we know why we're here. We know why they don't want you back in the league. Like, you know, it's just going to draw so much media attention to whatever team signs him. So I still don't think that he gets signed.
Nah, he definitely ain't getting signed.
No.
I don't think that he gets signed, but
it was worth a try. But he definitely ain't getting signed.
Oh, but if Chicago Bears had him at the beginning of the season, I swear they'll playoff team.
Yeah, for real. They'll be better. They'll be better than 4-6. I tell you that.
Their defense is showing that they not that good only because the quarterback missed a 3 and out.
Yeah.
And that'll wear anybody defend down. But you know, that's it for the boy Kaepernick. Portland Trailblazers brought in the boy Melo, man.
Oh,
Melo.
Big ups, Melo.
Non-guaranteed deal. Melo to Portland. They said Portland has been keeping in touch with Melo the whole time, and they finally got a deal done last week. So, Melo to Portland. What he gonna do? What they gonna do?
I mean, it's a good look for him, man. Portland, they struggling right now.
They struggling.
So I think he should come in and start. So your
starting lineup would be Dame, CJ, Melo, and then Whiteside, and who they run at the four? Well, they been running Tolliver, but that's because Zach Collison is hurt.
You still gonna run Tolliver though. But Melo can't come out the bench.
JD, right now I think
I don't think bench player.
I think Portland might be like 11th or 12th in the West.
so like I was saying about Kaepernick, I feel like
Hey man, you just gonna shit on Melo like that though?
oh, we switch subject.
Man, come on.
I'm sorry, who we talking? I'm sorry, who we talking about?
Don't do my boy like that, man.
Who we talking about?
Don't do my boy like that.
Oh, my bad.
We talking about Lala husband.
Oh, my bad. So when Lala signed them papers, I mean,
Don't do my boy like that.
but
man.
nah, man, I feel like Melo could be beneficial off the bench, but I feel like they got a lot of shoots off the bench, Ed. Off the bench,
listen.
Ed. Off the bench, Ed.
Y'all think Melo watched that like that, man?
Hey, see, this is what people don't understand, man. This is a new NBA, man.
is, man.
This is a new NBA.
It
Coming off the
is.
bench ain't bad, bro.
It's not, but
What?
you just can't bring a cat out the street and just make him a star.
I was,
Hey man, come on, man. This Melo though, man.
huh?
But this
Hey,
ain't
listen,
Melo
nobody-
in Denver, Ed. That's the problem.
Nah, ain't nobody using him right, man. That man play with Houston. James,
They giving
that
him a
man play with James.
basketball and
You
they
can't
putting him
play
on
with
the
no
court.
damn James Harden, man. James Harden.
That's why it was good for him to come off the bench.
No,
Why not?
not with them, no.
Play your role.
Hey, listen, you
Listen.
gotta keep Baymore to keep that energy coming out the bench.
But Rodney Hood start right now. So what
Keep
you
both of
gonna
them
do?
coming out the bench.
Rodney Hood
would
start
have
right now.
I would bring both of them off the bench.
So who the off he gonna go through? Both of them? Kent Bazemore and Rodney Hood?
Melo can open both of
That's
them
the
up.
energy.
Melo can open both of them up with shots. When Melo
Come
hit
on.
that mid
What you
range,
mean? Open them up with shot.
when
Open
Melo
them
hit
up
that
with
mid,
shot?
when Melo hit the mid range, Melo can play the four. So when Melo hit that mid range, he can dish it out to Rodney Hood or Bazemore
Melo can't play the four. though.
or the
He
other
can't play the four.
the other small four.
He can't play the
He
four.
played.
Ooh,
He's played from the 2 to the 4.
But he can't play the four though.
to the 3, JD.
He's played 4. He's been on teams with the 4.
He can't-
Where was Melo the 4?
He's not
What you
productive
think
at the
he
four
played in
though.
Houston?
He's not
The three?
productive at
He
the
was
four
playing
though, man.
4.
He was playing 3.
He was playing 3 and 4 in Houston.
Yeah, he was playing. He was playing the
PJ
four.
Tucker was the 4.
Nah, PJ
No.
Tucker wasn't playing like that.
Hey, listen. No,
Melo-
PJ Tucker was coming out the bench.
Yeah, Melo playing the four with
Eric
Houston.
Gordon was
but
the
he's
6,
not-
man.
Hey, listen. In Houston, he was playing the 3 and the 4 based on who was in the lineup.
But he's not productive at the four though.
Hey, that ain't my problem. All I'm saying is he can play the 2, 3, or the 4.
Man, he can't play the two.
You
He
had a
definitely
lot of
can't play the two.
versatility to Melo now.
Hey, now,
Come
I
on
give
now.
him the
He
four
would-
better
he
than
would
the
have
two,
been
man.
signed. He
I
got all
mean,
that
if you can
versatility.
shoot,
slow
anybody
play.
can play the 2, bro.
Nah, you too
If you
slow
can
to play
shoot,
the two,
anybody can
JD.
play the 2.
No, you can't.
It's a mismatch.
JD.
No,
It's a mismatch.
No, JD.
Shit, Klay
JD.
Thompson went about 6'7", ain't it?
He's 6'6", bro.
Hey, he
You
can
can't-
move.
Klay Thompson about 6'7".
Clay and
Yeah,
Melo
but he can
is
move.
not in the same sentence. Bro.
Melo can't
Stop.
move like that, man.
Stop,
Man,
man.
listen,
Two different types of players.
Hey, listen, all I'm saying is Melo can be very beneficial coming off the bench. I don't feel like Melo would be good starting because you got 2 usage players
You
in
do, high
McCollum
usage
and
players.
Lillard,
That's
and
what
it's
I'm
gonna
saying.
mess the offense up trying to feed him too. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
you,
Bring
you-
him
you-
off the-
You don't necessarily, but you got a post player right here though.
Hey, listen,
You got a post player
But bring up-
that'll help them.
So that'll take a whole
From
new
the outs-
offense, though, Ed.
Not really.
You-
I
what-
think it'll help them out way
you
more.
don't put Melo with Whiteside.
Man,
You play Whiteside.
Whiteside ain't
You,
got a.
you know what you're going to get?
Whiteside don't have to get
3
the ball.
seconds. 3 seconds.
No,
3 seconds.
No, man, no.
Ball the other way.
Man, I don't see it. I
Ball
don't
the
see it
other
that way.
I don't think Melo a good fit at all. I mean, it's just
Man, why not?
Dame is a volume shooter. In order for him to keep his numbers up, he's gonna have to shoot. CJ only really shoots when he's hot. When he gets it going early, they will feed CJ, feed CJ.
That's why you play Melo with CJ coming out the bench. When Lillard go to the bench, Melo come off the bench. You bring in a point guard, and you got a point guard.
I like that backup point guard. They got Simon. Simon.
You bring Simon, McCollum, and make Melo play the 4, and then you bring
Bazemore
out the
killing
bench.
me with that 4.
That's still a good offense. Then when McCollum go to the bench, you still got Melo on the floor.
I don't know about that. You got they gonna have to lead Dame or CJ on the floor with Melo.
If Melo come out the bench, do he play starter minutes?
No, 25,
Man,
24. 24.
20.
That's good, though.
Starter minute 25.
All right, so what's the problem with it?
That's half a quarter. That's half a quarter every quarter. That's half a game.
Ain't no problem with that. 24.
I don't know.
The issue is Melo willing to do that? That's the problem.
Well, I mean, I think he has been humbled by this process and the way he's been treated and the way everything's came out. So
let me ask you this: if he go to the Clippers right now, do he start?
No.
If he go to the Lakers, do he start?
No.
If he go to the Rockets, do he start?
No.
Okay.
Should.
If he go to the Bucks, do he start?
No.
Okay then. So all these championship caliber teams y'all talking about, these championship caliber teams that y'all talking about, he probably come in and start. Now if he come in and play for Atlanta, then
he might start for Milwaukee though.
No.
He can start. You put Greek at the 4. You put Greek at the 4.
For what?
What you mean?
You leave Greek at the 3 so he got he could be versatile, he could bring the ball up the court. You can't put Greek at the 4. He already playing all the positions.
Greek can play exactly. That's what I'm saying. So it don't matter what you call it. It don't matter what you call it.
No. To play the Greek screen, you have to let Greek bring that ball up and down the floor. Greek not bring that ball up and down the floor at no 4.
Man, he can't. What's the difference?
Because you got different players that have to be in different spots in the offense.
Like who?
Yeah.
Like who?
I mean, just like everybody.
I just want to know the difference. Like with Greek playing the 4 and the 3, with him bringing the ball up the court.
Because at the 3, he knows he has a player at the 4 that he can also get the ball to Ed.
Like what player that for?
You got the Lopez twin for one. You get the ball down low there, and one of them that's a bucket.
Man, come on.
That's a bucket. That's how they been playing.
But you get that thing to Melo down there.
Melo?
That's what I'm saying.
Melo ain't that good banging
that's unnecessary.
He gotta bang.
Melo
That's
banging?
a post. He don't have to bang.
Hey, listen. You put Melo
He
in
a
the
post-up player.
Hey, you put Melo in the mid-range or you put him outside. All that banging, man.
That's it.
He talking about banging, man.
They
What
tried
are you talking
that
about?
at OKC with that. That's not successful with him. They tried putting him at the
I'm
4.
not saying that though. I'm trying to see what you talking. You don't have to bang. I'm talking about he playing the 3. Melo playing the 3.
So you gonna put your small forward on the block.
So you want Greek to go down there. You want Greek in foul trouble.
Hey, that's the type.
Where's your 4 and your 5? They stretching the flow.
And where have Melo been playing?
Melo's a wing player, bro.
Man, come on, man. Hey, Melo can play in out, man.
Man, Portland needed wings. So that's what they went after, a wing player. Ed. They didn't go after no post player.
Portland need a post player.
Portland got Nurkic coming back. That's gonna get them a presence in the post. But at the same time, Portland needed outside shooting because right now can't nobody shoot.
Nurkic
but
not the
Dame,
best post
CJ,
player.
and Rodney Hood.
He's not the best post player.
He not.
They don't have a post player on their team.
He not. But Nurkic is a walking 20 and 10 every night.
And then you got Whiteside too.
Yeah, they got
He
White
coming out of the bench.
Yeah, of course. At least for this season, you know what I mean.
No, at least Nurkic coming out the bench the rest of the season.
Ooh, we gonna see.
Or let Whiteside get hurt.
Ooh, we shall see.
Whiteside got to come out of the bench.
That's a different bridge Portland gonna have to cross when they get there. We've got to the end of the show, man. That's all we got for today. Y'all already know. Follow us in the Huddle Sportcast on all social media platforms. Go to the YouTube channel, In the Huddle Sportcast. Subscribe. Click on the notification bell so you know when we post a new show. Visit the website, InTheHuddleSportcast.com. Get you a polo, get you a t-shirt. We out.